That's not even close to what I planned to do.
We just scream April Fools at them.
Welcome to season 2 of
3B.
We gotta. Wait, 1 second. What is going on? Come on. Can we shut up and let me do my freaking job?
No, we just got back.
Okay. Welcome to season 2 of 3Bs on a pod. I'm Colin.
I'm Hannah.
And I'm Ashley.
And we are your 3Bs. Hello, regulars.
Hey, regulars, we missed you, except we were never really gone.
You freaking
You
thought.
thought that finale was
can't believe
the
you believed
finale.
We're not done here.
You crazy for
No
that.
chance in H.
There's work
you
to be
imagine?
done.
There's stuff to do.
Conversations to have.
Yeah, we gotta talk. I think it's time to do an icebreaker, and I have a question for y'all. Y'all ready?
Ready?
You get 3 wishes from a genie.
Word.
You rub a lamp, he comes out. What are you asking him to do? Only rules are you can't ask for more wishes.
Why has that become the universal
Because
anti-rule?
Because then you have
infinite
unlimited.
wishes.
We need to know the 3 things that you gotta
3
have.
top priorities of
You
your
can't have it all.
wish life.
You gotta pick 3. Is that one of your wishes?
No.
Okay, good.
Because I knew that was going to be an issue.
Good.
I
so
feel like I could
now
work. I feel
it's
like
not
I
an
could sneak
issue.
around it, but I didn't have the
Wherewithal?
mental capacity. Yeah.
Did I use that right?
Yes.
I wish that no matter what I was wearing, I looked fantastic.
Love.
And whether that comes to me through my own confidence, great. Or if it comes to me from everybody saying, wow, you look fantastic. Either way, I'm fine with it. Number 2, I would wish that all allergies ever across the whole universe were completely abolished and that no one was allergic to anything. Not penicillin, not trigamillin, not mangoes court, bless up.
She's allergic to
She's
mangoes?
allergic to mangoes. Not
Bless up.
avocados,
Colin's
No,
allergic to
no, no, no,
avocados.
no,
not
no.
spandex or latex.
Peanuts.
If you're allergic to spandex, would you just drop it in the chat in the basement?
Yeah,
Would you
I
just
know there's someone
Tell
who
us
done
someone
that.
out there is allergic to spandex and
Prayers up for
you can't join swim team to save it all to save your life. And then my 3rd wish would be to have $500 deposited into my account legally every day
Does that have to be reported on
from
your taxes?
someone who can afford to do it.
Not just like from.
Yeah, because I watched.
There.
I've seen that episode of What We Do in the Shadows where Nandor's trying to wish for something, and the genie.
You have to be so specific.
You have to be so specific. So if I'm telling them that I want $500 in my account every day, it has to be legal, and it has to be from a legitimate person who has the money to do so.
Yeah, and that's probably nothing to them.
Yeah, nothing. So Elon,
Yes.
let me know. Elon, hit me up.
Warren
Bill
Buffett.
Gates, yeah. Warren Buffett, hit me up.
Mr. Beast.
Mr. Beast, hit me up.
No,
Mr.
you don't want
Beast.
that. That's dirty money. He's
Is
doing
it?
crazy stuff.
What?
Apparently, he's being investigated again.
Allegedly. Allegedly?
Yes, for alleged.
Well, here's what allegedly happened. Allegedly. The lawyer lady up there in the booth is telling me to say allegedly. But I'll say allegedly, even though I know what my eyes saw.
No, he's allegedly
Like-
being investigated.
Well, yes.
For
alleged
activities.
human
I'm not trying to get canceled on season 2.
What?
Human
That's
trafficking.
word. Anyway,
Gross.
those are good.
Thanks.
I like those. Those are slay.
Thanks.
Those are good.
Those were creative.
You guys aren't allergic to anything, are you?
I'm allergic to amoxicillin.
Okay, you're not anymore.
Not anymore.
In my world, you're not.
Yes.
I rubbed
Give
that
her that
lamp.
amoxicillin.
Did I tell y'all about that time I had that cough? I could not get rid of that cough, and I went and I got tested to see if I had I thought it was strep or something. Or it was a cough and a sore throat would not go away. I went to the doctor and he's like, "Yeah, I got to give you an antibiotic. You got something, but I don't know what it is." Okay.
They always be doing that.
And he's like,
I'm sorry, you went to school for how many years to tell me you don't know
forever
what I
years.
have?
So anyway, he's like, "Okay, I'm gonna prescribe you amoxicillin," and I was like, "Hold up there, I'm allergic to that." And he's like, "Are you sure?"
what?
How dare you?
They always be
dare
doing
you.
that. They're so gaslighty. I'm only
Harder to
allergic
get
to
it.
cats that I know of. But it is sad because I love cats. I love cats.
Well, in this world, you're good.
I think I'm just irritated by dander. I'm not too confident it's cats or dogs. Just in general, dander and dust.
So people with dandruff, do you get sneezy?
I wouldn't know. I don't get close enough.
Okay.
I tend to
Why?
keep my distance.
From
That'd have
people
to
with
be a lot of dandruff
It had to be spread around the house.
floating in the air.
Yeah. Mine are serious. Whoops.
Oh.
One. This one's actually not that serious. I would love to have a for real photographic memory.
Okay.
And I would like to have space in my brain to store everything. I would like to remember everything.
Mega
I would
mind.
love. Yes, but I would like for my brain to be the same size that it is now, and my head also. I don't want to look like Megamind. I want to look like me, but have the mental capacity of Megamind.
Okay.
That was smart to cover your bases.
Yes.
Yeah, that could
Just in
get
case.
twisted.
2, healthy contentment. I would like, originally I was going to say just contentment, but I do think that discontentment allows motivation for improvement. Being discontent with something can make you look inward and be like, what am I doing wrong here? That's why I say healthy contentment. I would like
Yeah.
Healthy. Isn't that attainable without a
Yeah,
wish?
to a certain degree.
Okay.
I think as people, we just lean towards discontentment in general.
What if it backfires?
It might.
And therefore
But you'd
you're
be
just
content.
content with driving your car
Well,
into a tree.
That's why I said healthy contentment.
I'm going to be journaling about what is healthy contentment. I want to know.
Yeah.
Drop it in the chat downstairs.
We got to
Drop it
get
in
to
the
the bottom of
basement.
this.
Yeah, put it in the basement, y'all.
We should start saying that. 3, everyone experiences unconditional love by at least one person in their life.
That's
I want that for
sweet.
people. I want that for people.
Jesus.
I was thinking about that too. Yeah.
Jesus.
Word.
Jesus.
That's why I said one person in their life. Obviously, that is important.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong. I think everyone deserves to experience that, especially people that are seemingly forgotten, that maybe aren't privileged in that way. And that makes me sad.
She's got a heart for the people.
That's sweet. You're thinking for everybody, girl.
Yeah.
So
Well,
far, for everybody, we've got no allergies and unconditional love. So,
Yeah.
Ashley, I hope you thought
Yeah.
about them.
Mine
was
are all
doing 'em.
very selfish.
That was the thing as I was doing them. I was like, these are
benefit
all
me.
about me.
My first wish is that all my friends, okay, this one's not selfish. This is the only
No,
one
it's
that's
not.
not
Okay.
selfish. All my friends could see themselves the way that I see them
I think that's so dear.
because they'd be so much nicer to themselves
And you.
and me.
So it is selfish.
Yeah, I snuck
Yeah.
that in there. I
Yeah,
snuck that
just
in
a
there.
little- No, it's not. It's not.
2, I wish that Jackson Brown would go on just one more tour. Wherever it is, I'll go. I don't care. I guess I could add a caveat
You should.
that it's in my backyard.
Yeah.
But
And
I'll
it's
go
just for you.
and it's just for me. I'll go to a real tour anywhere. I'll go see him.
Yeah.
Please, Jackson Brown.
Jackson Brown, if you're
hear this-
listening, just do my girl a solid.
Yeah.
I just want to come see
Before
you, bud.
you-
I'll pay.
X.
Not on me, but I am late for the sky.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Did you say butter me?
I said, but on me.
Pardon me?
Pardon me, pardon.
Butter me. I'm late.
was late for this
I
guy.
hear that
Good.
song and I think of you.
That's
every
so
time.
sweet, girl.
Because
I
you're
love
the one
that
that
song.
introduced me to that song, and it's really good. Y'all go listen to "Late for the Sky." Jackson Brown. It's Ashley's favorite Jackson
It's
Brown
the song of the pod.
Last wish. I wish that all animals could understand me and I could communicate with them. They can then communicate back with me and I understand them. Because that would just save me so much time. Most of my life, I'm just trying to help out an animal. And I can't get them to understand that what I'm trying to do is not to hurt them, it's to help.
Yeah.
And also, if they can communicate with me, I can know what the problem is.
Yeah.
Because, like, that's the thing about, like, doctors. You can ask somebody, like, where they're hurting, what the pain feels like, stuff like that. I mean, animals, you can't reason with them. They're
Yeah.
in pain, and they want to not be in pain, but they don't understand that you're just trying to help.
Yeah.
Like, I'm delivering a calf. Girl, hold still. Let me get this baby out of you.
And she's,
And she's
not
like,
holding
oh,
still.
okay. Sure. I get it.
I get it. Let me just.
All you hear is her going.
Yeah. Which
they
is,
moo a lot, right?
yeah, they moo and holler. It'll be a low, like, that's really what it sounds like when they're pushing. It's kind of sad.
Well,
Just trying to
that's,
get it
I
out
don't know
there.
if you've ever heard of human female in labor, but
She'll
it
holler.
doesn't. She'll holler.
A woman?
A human
woman.
female.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Yeah, I guess a woman. If that's
I
what the
guess if you want to put
that's
a
what the
label on
definition
it.
He said a human woman.
Yeah, I don't really know what a woman is. No one's told me. I'll cut that out. I'll cut that part out.
Whoa,
That's funny. You
this
should
is
leave it.
I'll leave it in.
crazy.
Maybe I'll leave it in.
I think we broke the ice, y'all.
Okay.
Guys, today we're going back to our roots, but with a twist because we can never do anything the same.
No.
And we like to have fun. We like to have fun around these parts.
F
What?
U
N! Exclamation point!
That spells fun.
Sorry, Skilly.
Sorry, that was.
I was real confused for a second.
Today, we're doing 2 truths and a lie, except we're not. That's the first lie of the night. We're I don't know why I approached it like that.
I liked it. I liked
It was
it.
intense. It was intense.
We're doing 2 lies and a truth.
Yeah.
And on top of that, we have had a couple extra helpers. Thank you, Victoria and Julie. Shout out. Julie will never hear this because she doesn't listen to the pod because she's a freak. But Victoria will hear this. Hi, love you.
Hi, Victoria.
Hi, Victoria. They helped us out. We sent Victoria all her stuff. She cut up. Nope. She printed. No. She put them all together. And Julie cut them up for us and put them together. So we're each going to draw one. And then we have to guess whose it is, who wrote that. And then on top of that, we have to guess whether it's their truth or their lie.
I have a clarifying question just to
Yes.
clarify the game.
Clarify.
Here. So we pull the thing, we guess first whose it is. Do we get confirmation before we guess whether it's truth or lie if our first guess was right about like whose it is?
Yeah.
So if I was to read something, and then we both know that it's Hannah's, and we just say, "Is it Hannah's?" Which the person, I guess, who wrote it shouldn't want us to guess that it's
Yeah.
theirs.
You want to bluff.
You want to bluff.
See, this is what I'm
But-
worried about.
Yeah. But if we know it's Hannah and we say Hannah, Hannah's like, "No, it's not." The person whose it is must then speak up.
Yes. You
Okay.
Step up.
It's mine.
Fess up, you.
Yeah. Should we have a point system
Fess
that
up,
whoever has the
you.
most bluffs wins?
Wins what?
I don't know. A high five from the other two?
Okay, I'll keep bluff count.
A B5?
B5.
Yeah. High B?
I vote for a 2-minute long hug.
That's the
2
prize?
Yes.
minutes?
That's a long
Yes.
time, girl.
What if I don't want a 2-minute long hug?
Then you can opt out of the 2-minute long hug.
and just do a high five?
Yeah. if
For
you
2
want.
minutes. Or you just have to repeatedly.
How many times and for how long can you drop it?
Exactly.
How much can you drop it? That's a deep
That was
cut
such a-
there.
Crazy. Anyway.
Yeah.
Uh,
Okay.
All right,
Yes.
successful bluff scoreboard.
All right.
I'm so excited for this.
Do you want to start it off then?
Yeah, I'll do it.
Well, atch.
What?
Okay.
Atch. Well,
Atch. Atch. That's
Well,
what I
this
say
is
when I
crazy because
stub
what if
my
it's
toe.
mine?
Then
if
you
it's
act
yours,
surprised.
then we
I
act. Yeah,
have
you
to
act surprised. Yeah.
pretend?
You have to be like, wow, this is crazy.
Okay.
I can't believe that this has happened to
Scared.
somebody. Or maybe
I feel like you're
also
not a good liar, so we're
not.
gonna pick up on it.
This one's long. Okay.
She's already
In middle
giggling.
school, I would sell $1 boxes of candy out of my
Hannah.
locker for $3 a piece because kids were desperate and I was a hustler. And I got sent to the principal's office for it because apparently it's illegal to sell stuff on school property as a student without a permit.
Without a permit, where do you go to get a permit?
The permit office. I don't know.
Okay.
Where do
That's
you go to
Hannah.
get
This is
permits?
immediate.
That's
Okay, hold on. Let me tell you my strategy, okay?
Okay.
Because I'm reading it. I know this isn't mine. And I think you're trying to throw me off.
I really, this sounds like something you do.
Oh my gosh. See what's happening here? Oh my gosh. I have to figure out.
Okay. Oh my gosh. Okay. Heck?
Because now.
This is killing
I
me.
knew it was
Ashley's
Hannah as soon
freaking
as I
out.
heard all the details in it. I knew it. I saw the length of it and I was like, Hannah. I was like, no chance. Either one of us
It was
did that.
Colin. He's lying.
My vote's Hannah.
My vote is Colin. Look, he's so guilty. Look at that face. He knows that it's him.
I'm laughing at her reaction because I'm trying to figure out. It's Hannah. It's totally Hannah.
He's so confident about it. What are you talking about?
I'm gonna have some Purdue.
What? What did you just call it?
Bone.
I'm thinking about the language too. There's some uncapitalized I's in here.
You know whose caps off?
Wait, no.
Colin.
Who typed it up though? Because I do type with no caps.
I feel like Victoria just copy and pasted. I don't know why she would type it up.
But also because kids were desperate and I was a hustler. Sounds like Hannah.
Okay, let me say that out loud. Because kids were desperate and I was a hustler.
Okay, I think it's Hannah.
Yeah, that's not me.
It's not me. It was Ashley.
What if it was?
Oh!
It's not.
Yeah, it's me. I'll
I'm
say
not
it.
that good. I'm not
It's
that
me.
good.
I wrote that.
Clocked it.
What about it?
You
I
wrote
clocked
it?
Yeah.
I
Okay,
clocked
let's
it as soon
figure
as the
out
light
what
went
it knew.
through it.
Because of the
Could have been
details.
Ashley's. Ashley could have done that.
Because she tripped up on the words.
That could have been a bit.
But it was too genuine. Sorry.
I
I
don't
wrote
lie
that.
bit.
Sorry.
I can't do a line bit.
I wrote that. I did.
Okay, so we'll just give that to her. Go and give that to her. And I want to hear
Wait,
the
so does
other
that
three.
count as a successful bluff? Because we guessed her.
That does
It's
not
not
sound.
it's
no,
not a successful
not successful bluff.
Okay.
For me.
For you.
Non-successful.
But that doesn't mean there's two. You could get two more. And who knows? We could read both of yours right now.
Okay, so this is going to be tough because we have to figure out not knowing any of the other answers. Because remember, the first time we did Two Truths and a Lie, we got to hear them all together.
I
Then
think we need to do
figured
that
out.
because also if I pull one and it's yours and I read it and we're like, truth or lie, and we say truth, then we know the other two are lies.
Oh.
Process
So
of
you think we
elimination.
should go through and figure out the bluffs first?
Yes.
Like ID the who has what?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, and then we'll go back in.
So
Yeah.
you know?
My turn. Yes.
Ouch.
Okay,
This is crazy.
I'm gonna read the next one.
I was ready to gaslight and I didn't commit. I should have. I'm locking in. He's making smirkies. He's
Okay.
got shifty eyes too.
Okay. One second. Okay. My life's motto is if the
No.
ground is wet, it must have rained a little while ago, so let the dog enjoy the day. That way we can all have dinner
Colin.
together at 7:30.
This is Colin.
I think this one's Ashley.
It's straight up not. It's straight up not me.
That way?
That way, that's you.
You say that all
You
you
do
say
that.
that all the
You.
No, it's
time.
Colin. It's Colin. He giggled.
He's projected this on me. He had to get himself ready
I
to
feel
read
like
this.
I feel like
The
your face
ground
would
is-
have been a lot redder if it was yours.
It's not me. It's him. But what if it's you?
What if it is?
Read it again.
I think it's you.
You
Ashley
think
Lynn.
it's me?
Yeah, I think it's you.
I think it's me.
What?
My life this does it now that
That
my
way.
life's motto is if the ground is wet, it must have rained a little while ago. So let the dog enjoy the day. That way we can all have dinner together at 7:30.
I would
Ashley
never
Lynn.
plan to eat dinner at 7:30.
That's
Ever.
not a valid defense.
Ashley Lynn.
It's not me. It's you. I think it's you.
All right, we both casted our votes.
Wait.
Who is it, Hannah?
Wait. Hannah, why would it not be you?
I don't know. You tell me. It could be mine. Just the fact that he asked that tells me that it's his.
This is scary.
Hold on. I need to push my glasses up.
I
further.
do like this, but I'm scared.
Give me your full defense as to why it's not yours.
Because I didn't write it.
That's it.
Yeah.
Give me your full defense as to why
I
it's
didn't
not
write
yours.
it either.
I thought you said
This
you
is
weren't going to be good
Collins.
at this.
I'm telling the full truth.
I could.
I'm doubling down that I think it's you. She's not this good at
My
lying, I
heart
don't
is
think.
beating so fast as if I
Watch
am.
it.
Why?
Watch it happen. Watch it happen. You're going to give her the first point.
That I'm bluffing?
Yeah.
He's bluffing so
Well,
good
you're
right
voting
now.
for him?
He's trying to convince me that I wrote this, and I know I
Ashley.
did not write this.
If the ground is wet, it must have rained a little while ago.
You think it's his?
I think it's his.
Okay, I'm voting for you because then our bases are covered. Nobody gets
so-
bluff points.
Okay.
Strategy. It was Ashley.
It's him.
It's me.
I knew it was you.
It's me. No, you didn't.
I literally was doubling down on the fact that it was yours.
To admit that it was me. I'm so stressed out. I have to sit on my hands because I'm starting to tear up my cuticles again.
Tearing up them cuticles. This one's short. This one's Collins.
What is it?
The way that this is written is killing me. I'm an excellent golfer, but no one would know because I keep it very private. I feel like golfing is something you. He's got squinty eyes. Something you would do. They're getting smaller and
I'm keeping my
smaller.
mouth shut for a second.
Yeah, because it's his. I think that you would have that lore about you, but I also wouldn't be surprised at all if you knew how to golf.
Me?
Yes. So I'm saying you. I'm saying Ashley Lynn.
Is it like putt-putt? Because I'm pretty good at putt-putt golf.
Does it say?
Well, no.
Just golf?
Because I read it. Yes.
Okay.
But I giggled because the way that I read it in my mind was I'm an excellent golfer, but no one would know because I keep it very private. And that was it.
So monotone, so quick.
I know. That's why I made myself laugh.
So who do you think said it like that?
You.
I feel like I would be really loud about that.
No. This is you.
Whoever's it is, it's a lie.
What if
'Cause
it's
neither of
you?
you golf.
It could be me.
Yeah, because you read it monotone and I could hear you say it. Not just because you just read it like that, and I did just hear you say it, but because in my mind's ear, I could hear you say it like that.
But I think it's yours.
Yeah, I'm also, man, this is crazy because right now we're just figuring out who came up with this, not whether it's true or not.
This is Ashley Lynn's. I'm doubling down. Or Colin. He's been real quiet.
I'm watching her hands.
I don't trust you when you're silent.
I'm watching y'all's hands to see how much you fidget.
Well, that's not a great tell for me.
Oh,
I'm doing that all the time.
what's your tell?
I don't know. I like to think I have a fairly good poker face in certain situations, like poker.
That'd be great.
I'm great at poker.
All right, I'm gonna do Hannah. Cover our bases.
Your ears moved when you did that. That was
I
crazy.
can wiggle my ears.
What? He would be able to wiggle his ears. This guy.
Just how God made me.
Oh, do you do it with your mouth? Because your dimple moves.
I think I just use a lot of my face muscles to push them back. I don't think I'm actually moving my ears.
I had a friend that could do that in elementary school. She was a twin. The twins' names were Amber and Ashley.
Ben.
What?
And Ashley was the one who could do that with her ears, and she convinced us all that she was breathing out of her ears because she pretended like she was plugging her
Well,
nose,
fools,
and she
that's on
kept
you for
her
believing that.
her mouth closed, and we were like, "Oh my gosh, she's really doing it," because she would have
Yes.
passed out by now.
Wait, she was just holding her breath?
No, she pretended.
No,
was
she
touching her
pretended
mouth.
to close her nose, but she didn't close it all the way.
What grade was this? 12?
12? Like
This
second.
was actually yesterday.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, this
happened this
happened
morning.
Yeah, today.
You were there.
I was there for this. This was actually me. I'm Amber and Ashley.
Yeah, you're
all
both
together
the
It's
one.
both.
Okay,
Hannah.
you said it's me.
I pick Hannah.
You say
Hannah.
Then I say it's Colin.
Okay,
This is
no,
like the
no, no, no,
Spider-Man
no.
meme.
That can't be it.
No, I truly think it's you because you wouldn't say anything about it.
Yeah.
I was watching your hands the whole time.
Okay. I was
That's
watching
not a
you.
good defense.
I'm about to change my vote.
You think it's me?
Now I do.
I think
Oh,
it's
really?
her.
What are my hands doing now?
It's you. I'm
Ashley.
voting Ashley.
Okay.
I'm
Final
voting
vote's
Ashley.
in.
Ashley.
It's not me.
It's me.
It's you. No, it's not.
It's me.
Is it you?
I put that in there.
Are you lying?
No.
Dang it.
You really thought it was me?
Yes, you would. I wouldn't have been surprised if golfing on Sundays is something that you did with your dad.
I bet Ashley would golf on Sundays, and I bet you'd be a great golfer.
Yeah.
I've never golfed. I've putted.
I bet you'd hit 4 in a par 8.
What?
I don't know what that means.
You know how when you go up to a hole
I don't
and
speak golf.
the number of
I do
hits-
know what that means.
Yeah.
I actually just lied to your face. Sorry.
Okay. Well, now we know that she's willing to do that.
I am.
What the heck?
This is like the opposite of a trust building
two
exercise.
came out. Two came out.
All right, take it away.
Word. She's giggling.
Okay. Once in elementary school, I collected rabbit poop in my pockets at recess because I thought they were gold nuggets. Okay. If they were gold nuggets, why were they not gold?
That's 100% you.
What?
I have zero doubt.
In my
I
mind, that
have
was
zero
you.
doubt.
You
This
definitely
is
did that.
astounding to me.
That was funny. I hope that's true. It has to
I
be
don't
you.
know who I think it is then. You guys, one or both of you are really good liars.
Ashley's gonna have to go to therapy. Sorry, I brought it up
Again.
again.
After what happened last time,
Well, that's
we weren't supposed to bring it up.
okay.
I can't believe you just did that.
I'm sorry. I'm just gonna fiddle with the sides of my chair. Sorry, this is an Ashley thing I'm doing right now.
He's covering. He's
I'm
covering.
messing up my cuticles.
It's ashy.
Yeah, I'm voting Ashley.
She's smiling at me weird. What is he gonna do?
I'm just voting for you.
I know, but I'm trying to figure out my vote.
Oh,
I'm trying to figure out
oh,
what
that's
I'm
right.
gonna
She
say.
gets to vote. I forgot that
Even
you
though
get to
it's
vote
hers.
too.
I have to vote even though it's mine. Like that's the narrative we're pushing on me. Gosh. I am gonna need to go to therapy after this.
I hope that we can have a debrief.
Yeah. I'm not just gonna leave after this.
We have to build back the trust that we broke here today.
Trust is lost in buckets and earned back in drops.
I rescind my vote. I think it's you.
Why?
I just do.
Gross. I was homeschooled.
Did you have rabbits?
No.
Did you have a yard?
I think,
We had turtles
I think
and we had
Hannah
puppies.
would be too grossed out to do this, but I also think you would be too grossed out to do this. So that means whoever it is, it's a lie.
You.
And now I have to figure out who would come up with something like
She's
this.
stalling.
See, like I think your tactic is you're just trying to push it on me too hard, and so I think it's you.
Because it's nature related.
But then you changed your vote. Why would you do that?
Why would I do that? Why would I do that? Why would I do that? Why would I do that? Maybe it's strategy. 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 Maybe it's strategy.
And she keeps looking
Maybe
at
I'm
me.
thinking 6 steps ahead. Maybe I'm glass onioning this.
I think Hannah wrote it. I don't think it's true, but I think she wrote it.
If it's
I
not
think
you, then it's
Colin
Hannah.
wrote it.
It's not me.
It's you.
I would never do that.
Well, you didn't have to do it. It could be a lie.
Oh.
So do we fest now?
I forgot that was a thing that we could lie about. I forgot. Okay.
Yeah. It's
All right.
you.
I'm going to say Hannah.
Okay. This switched up real quick. Are we locked in?
Wait, what? You say Hannah.
Well, I thought it was you, and then you
you don't think
dismissed
it's me
it.
anymore.
No, I don't think it's you anymore because you are too adamant about Hannah.
So who do you think it is?
Smiling at me. I think it's Colin.
But if it is Ashley, then that means she gets a bluff point.
She gets a buff.
She has a buff point.
My hand is shaking.
I think
I'm going back. I'm going back to Ashley.
You're going back to
I'm going
me?
back to you.
I think it's Colin.
I don't want to give you the
I'm
satisfaction.
pointing fingers and I'm pointing them at Colin. All
Now
five.
he's smiling funny, and she was smiling
This
funny.
is nuts.
I can't trust
I
anybody.
like this game a lot. We should do this
Nuts.
more.
I still think it's
for fun.
Hannah. You wrote it. Who wrote it?
Colin.
It was me.
Let's go. Anyway.
I wonder
Man.
okay, listeners,
Ha!
down below, you've
Freak.
got to say which one of these you
Is
think
it
is
you now?
Atch.
Atch.
I knew it. He smiled at me like this.
Does anybody get a bluff point
Like,
yet?
it's
I got
You did
one.
just now?
I got one.
I thought she pointed at
golf.
you. Oh, the golf.
For the golf one,
Yeah,
I
for
got
golf.
a bluff
Oh, okay.
point.
He slowly smiled and we made eye contact and we had a mutual understanding that it wasn't me and it was definitely you.
But I thought for a second, even though I knew it was me, I thought for a second it was Ashley.
What?
Because I wrote these so fast that my original thought was, oh,
Oh, period. Ow.
all right. My favorite Marvel movie of all time is Avengers Infinity War.
Okay. Everyone and their mother.
Unoriginal.
Boo!
Unoriginal
Tomato!
movie.
What about Captain America Winter Soldier, you freaks?
Ashley.
Or Iron Man 1. Sorry.
Hey, Ashley.
Hey.
This is her.
Yeah. What do you need? What's your question?
Ashley, is this yours?
She's not going to answer yes or no. We have to say that
Well, it's
it's
Ashley's.
Okay. Why wouldn't it be you, though?
We've been over the fact that one of my favorite movies of all time is Captain America
What if
Winter
it's your
Soldier.
lie?
It could
Why
be
would
your
my-
lie.
It could be my lie.
Are you willing to not fight for it and let the bluff point go to her?
Well, I think it's her, so it wouldn't go to
Oh.
her because I would vote for her.
Oh.
So, really, it's whatever your vibes are, I guess.
Okay.
It could be a lie. But that would be, why would I make, I am disappointed in the fact that you think that's my lie. My lie would be a lot more
It would be
elaborate
better.
than that.
It would be better.
Yeah.
It'd be like,
That's too easy. One time I killed a man.
yeah, something like that.
What if that's
I'll say
in
Ashley.
there?
Yeah.
Who do I say it is? Then? Who could it possibly be?
Who do you think it is?
I think it's Colin.
It's not me.
But it's not. It's me. Wow.
I love this.
That was good. That was
Oh, Julie did some. There must have been some kind of grammatical error on this because Julie
She
sharpied
did some
in some
corrections?
stuff. Yeah. One time I accidentally swallowed a bug on purpose. That doesn't even make sense. I saw it coming and should have tried to dodge it, but I didn't have the reflexes, so I just let it fly into my mouth.
Hannah.
I would not make grammatical errors. Excuse you.
What was the error? Can you tell?
No, because she blotted out what it was originally, but she wrote in didn't.
Oh,
So
wait. What was it? Read that part again.
I saw it coming and should have tried to dodge it, but I didn't have the reflexes, so I just let it fly into my mouth. That's crazy.
Was it originally but I don't have the reflexes?
I don't know because she scribbled
Blotted
it out.
it out.
Yeah. I can't read behind Sharpie. That would be, I should have made that one of my wishes.
If you could read through
Like
Sharpie.
read stuff that's been scribbled out.
Like in legal papers?
Redacted. Yeah. That was really good.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I think it's Hannah.
It's not me. I wouldn't.
I think
make
it's the
that mistake.
detail. Ashley Lynn,
Who? I
did you
would not
accidentally
come up with something like
did you
this.
accidentally swallow a bug on purpose? Look me in
I
the
would've-
eyes.
Okay, but I would not have made a grammatical error. You said you wrote yours down really fast.
Yeah.
I feel like it was you.
It wasn't me.
Is she projecting?
She's projecting.
I'm not projecting.
I feel like she's
I
projecting.
mulled over mine. There
Yeah.
are no grammatical errors. This is not even that long. The
It
other
might
one-
not have been a grammatical error.
Hello?
I just don't know because it's your job to convince us it's not you.
She's so stressed. Maybe it's you.
Maybe I made a mistake.
That was too easy. It's him. I feel it in my bones.
It's not me.
It's him. He's too chill.
I've been chill this whole time.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Chill this whole
That's
time.
crazy because I am so not. I can't handle
I think it's
this.
Hannah.
I think it's you. I wouldn't make the grammatical error.
Sis.
I'm doubling down. Sis. I'm doubling down on the fact that I would not do that.
You guys are no. If you guys both
Sis.
vote for me, I can't both vote for both of you because then someone's gonna get a bluff point, and it's not gonna be me. I can't get a bluff point because I have all three of mine.
No, you
He's
don't.
gripping the chair right now. That's crazy. I don't know what this error was. I really wish I knew.
So it's you.
Revealed.
You.
Revealed.
It was me.
Woo!
Yeah, it was me. I wrote it.
Clock.
I didn't actually make a grammatical error.
You
Yeah.
planted that?
Yeah.
That was sneaky.
That is sneaky.
Wait a second. How'd you do that without looking at all of them?
You got
Because
Julie
I
to
told
do
Julie
it?
to do it.
She
She's a
masterminded
calculated bee.
I told you, 6 steps ahead. Freaks.
that. This
Sorry.
is crazy. So you have two?
I have 2.
Let's just get this over with, shall
We
we?
shall.
I have 2 of these.
So that means
These in my-
whatever
my
you do,
pockets.
Ashley, you better act.
1 in each pocket. She's giggling.
This is lovely. It says,
No.
I've always wanted to join the military, and I still might eventually do it.
You. Can you imagine me trying to join the military?
That would be a really good life for you.
Yeah.
It's not inventive enough. My Liza creative.
Yeah.
It's her.
Yeah, it's you.
I'm really
Ash. I'm
elaborate.
sorry. I'm sorry. I wish mine were more spaced out so we didn't immediately just have the.
Yeah. Why'd
There
you
was
do
no way to
that?
rig that, though.
There's no way to rig it.
Yeah, it's me.
So now you both have one. Now it could be either one of you.
Okay.
It's Ashley.
Wait, are there?
He isn't right.
Oh, there's an. Okay, I thought there weren't. This I thought it said something that it doesn't say.
What
So
did
I'm-
you-
I don't.
Read
understand.
what you thought it said.
You can do it. Read it in the context of
It
what
doesn't
you
make
thought it
sense
said.
because it was
Oh.
just a word.
Okay.
Because you'll know what I
What?
knew.
You'll know
When
what
I'm
I knew.
stressed, I stare at the napes of people's necks. What's the nape? Where's the nape? Is it the back or the
I think
front?
so.
The front of it.
The
Right
front is
there?
like the
This
throat.
Nape. Which is a weird word.
nape.
Nape. Naples.
Yeah, which one of you
Florida,
knows that word?
Naples, Italy.
Hannah
Naples.
has an excellent vocabulary.
She does.
Not anatomical vocabulary, Miss Biology. Pants
Okay,
over
nape
here.
is not an anatomical word because
Is
if
it
we
not?
if we were
It's about
referring,
referring to the body.
Guys,
Yeah.
quit fighting.
we would refer to what the bone is,
Is there a? Well, yeah,
Vertebrae.
the cervical vertebrae.
Cervical.
Your
But
cervical. Your neck?
Yeah.
Cervical.
Oh.
Right.
It's Hannah. It's not me. I know that for certain.
Look me in the eyes, Ashley.
Hey, it's me. I don't say nape.
Okay. Hannah.
Hannah
say-
reads.
when have you heard me
Hannah
say
reads a
nape?
lot. Hannah
You read a lot.
So,
If Ashley's lying to me, I'm going to be very impressed.
well, you're about to
I've never
find
said
out.
nape in my
This-
life.
You're not impressed,
Okay.
brother.
Hannah.
I've never said nape.
You just did.
Except just now. Okay, before this meeting, I was gonna say conglomerate. I don't think I've ever said the word nape before.
But you
we
wrote
were
it.
sitting here right now.
Yeah.
But you wrote it down.
I don't know that I've ever written the word nape until.
When are you looking at the
Never.
back of people's
How
heads?
can you lie to my face like this?
It was me.
It was her. That was
Yeah.
good. The fact that you cut it short,
Yeah.
nuts. You threw me off. I actually was guessing. If I hadn't gotten to talk through it, I would have guessed Ashley. What got you
just
thinking
now.
about the napes?
None of your biz.
Okay.
Maybe it's her truth, and that's a true fact.
I don't know.
Maybe it's tooth. I wonder who this is.
Who could it possibly be?
I've gotten 3 concussions in my life. I think it's Colin.
Hannah, why must you play this game? It's not me.
I think it's Colin too.
It's not me.
Defend yourself.
Okay. I have never had a concussion in my life.
I don't find that.
Not even one.
I don't think so.
Well, maybe you forgot.
No. I feel like if you had 3 concussions, you'd know about it. It seems like something that would come up at
I
your
think
family
that's the kind
dinner.
of thing they write down.
Yeah.
Once you get to like
Ashley
2.
had 3 concussions.
Maybe.
Oh yeah, maybe.
It could be a lot. It's Ashley's.
It's Ashley. I vote Ashley.
I'll
Yeah.
take it. Okay, Colin won. Because you
I
got
did, 'cause
one
I
blow.
got
So now you
one
get
left.
a 2-minute high five.
You guys want a cha or ach?
I want this done. So
Okay.
I'm going first.
You go first.
Word.
I'll read you my stuff.
I love this game.
First, I've always wanted to join the military, and I still might eventually do it. My favorite Marvel movie of all time is Avengers Infinity War. And finally, I've gotten 3 concussions in my life.
I think the concussions is true.
I think military is the truth.
You deal with equipment and stuff.
You thought I hit my head on equipment?
Maybe you
Over
dropped your head
and
on
over
equipment.
and over.
Maybe sister threw stuff at your head. You never know.
Sister was involved. Sister was involved with one of these concussions. Actually, 2.
What?
yes.
That's the truth?
I don't
You
know.
just told us.
No, is it? Is it the truth?
Are you lying?
Yes.
I
Are
don't
you
know.
throwing us off the scent? What branch?
Up to you.
What branch?
Air Force pilot.
Pilot.
I want to fly. I want to be in the clouds.
All right. All right.
Yeah. Any more
what
questions?
about
What's your
Infinity
second
War?
favorite
Yeah.
Marvel movie?
I'll say Thor, the
Oh.
original Thor,
As long as
with
you
the
don't say
bleached-
Ragnarok,
with the
we're
bleached
good.
eyebrows. Thor.
You don't like Ragnarok?
Hate
I
Ragnarok.
love Ragnarok.
Hot take. Ragnarok sucks.
You know what's crazy? I've never seen Ragnarok.
What?
Don't bother.
I saw the scene where
You need
the
to
Rock
watch it.
guy's there,
Don't bother.
Yes.
and then
Korg.
another scene where Jeff Goldblum is there.
Yes, he's
But
in a
I've-
lot of scenes.
I've not seen the
we
whole
will
movie.
watch. It funny. I
Yeah. Any
think-
more questions?
I think
I
it's
really feel like
concussions.
the military would suit you really well. So maybe that's why
How
I
do
think
I
it's
take
the truth.
this?
I think
How
that you're
should I
just
take
really good with policy and procedure and
Yeah.
structure
Okay.
and waking up early and you're very determined. I think that would be a great truth for you. The Infinity War, that's such a if that is your favorite movie,
Marvel movie.
Marvel movie.
favorite Marvel movie,
That makes me sad.
that it's your her favorite Marvel movie.
If it's true.
Because
it should
Infinity
be
War comes
Captain
after
America,
Endgame,
Winter
right?
Soldier. No,
Before Endgame's last.
And Infinity War is really good, but I think there are better options. Like I feel like you'd be an Iron Man
It
1
was
kind of girl.
It was such a cinematic event.
It was a cinematic event. Is it your favorite movie because of the movie or the spectacle of it?
I would say the spectacle, the event. Senior
It
in
was
high
a big
school.
deal.
Senior in high school, me and all my friends go and see what's up with those Avengers that I grew up with. What's happening? I was devastated, heart-wrenching ending, and then only to wait, what? We waited a whole year to see what was going to happen.
How'd you get the concussions? All 3.
First concussion, I don't know the year, I was very young, fresh out the bathtub.
I thought you were going to say womb.
Nope. I'm
Fresh out the
running,
womb, they dropped
I'm
you on the
running
ground.
towards the living room, around a corner. My sister's running towards the bathroom, around the same corner. We collide. Her head hits, or her mouth hits the top of my head. Her tooth chips.
I know
and
that
her
this is
mouth,
true.
Her mouth is bleeding. And everybody's worried about her, but I'm puking in the corner.
I know that this is true because we've talked about this
Because-
when he bit my head.
because I have a concussion.
I bit your head.
yes,
Second
at the Meldrum
concussion.
house, you whammed your teeth into my head.
This
On
was
purpose?
probably
Such a laugh
this
on
was probably
accident.
2009ish.
Oh.
I was maybe 10 years old in the midst of my WWE era. My cousins are over. Brian, Sarah, and Shannon. We are wrestling. It's tag team, 3 against 2. Cousins against me and my sister. My cousin Brian slams me from over his shoulders.
Freaking
We are on the trampoline, so he had some extra help. And I hit the frame of the trampoline with my head like this.
Ash.
3 concussion. Number 3, 2019. I'm very dehydrated from a cold.
From all those concussions.
Yeah, maybe they all add up.
They caught up.
Very dehydrated, not eaten or drank a thing in probably more than 24 hours. Because I had a sore throat. So I've been sleeping for a long time and I took a bunch of NyQuil to help me sleep.
Rock on.
Stand up and try to go to the
Fell
bathroom.
back down.
Try to go to the bathroom to wipe my face. And last thing, I did make it to the bathroom. Last thing I remember, I was at the mirror in the bathroom just wiping off my face because that's all I needed to feel better. Next thing I know, I'm in the floor in a different room. I've fallen and hit my head on the filing cabinet. And my mom is like trying to wake me up. That's the only one I lost consciousness for.
Is your truth a half truth?
My truth is fully true.
Okay, it's concussion.
It has to be the concussions then.
I knew that. I felt that in
I'm
my
going to
bones.
say the truth is the military because I think you'd thrive.
Concush.
I think you'd thrive.
You say concussion.
I say concush.
I know it. Yeah, I feel like it's the
I
military.
know the first story is true. I don't know if you got a concussion from it, but that would be a half truth. So concussions.
And you say military?
Yeah.
The truth is the military.
Dang it! I've never heard him laugh that long ever. Dang it! That's okay. I'll accept this loss.
I made up the second concussion completely.
So that's a half lie.
I've had 2, but yeah, my truth was the full truth.
Yeah.
Do you guys want to try to guess my actual favorite Marvel movie?
I knew it wasn't
I
that.
think
I'm
it's-
saying Iron Man 1. Or
Thor, the
No,
first one
no,
with the bleached eyebrows.
Honey, no.
Nope.
Honey, no.
Not even a little bit.
That's
I
actually
don't
why I
know.
asked for the second favorite, but it's not. It is. I'm going Iron Man. One of the Iron Mans, probably 1 or 2, or Captain America: Civil War, or the original. No, original Captain America.
Winter Soldier.
OG
because
no.
Bucky.
OG Captain America. I'm going OG Captain America. I'm doubling down.
It's Iron Man 2.
I was right. Okay.
Iron Man 1 isn't anything like the other Iron Man.
Wow.
I like-
really clocked that.
And then you change your mind.
I did. It doesn't
There's
matter
so
because I
many
clocked
of
it
them.
originally. Yeah, I know.
There's too
You
many.
have a Steve Rogers.
I'll tell you what
vibe
my
about
not
you.
favorite one is.
Ragnarok.
Ragnarok. And also Captain America Now. The new one.
We went and saw that the other day and we're cracking jokes the whole time.
It was the most green
It was
screened.
so dumb.
That's
It-
what makes me sad about those movies now. Like, you can so tell. I mean, never are you supposed to believe that any of that stuff is actually true and happening.
know.
But at least back in the day, it used to look
Because they
real.
would do practical sets.
Yeah.
They were standing in what was supposed to be like a cherry blossom avenue or whatever. And it was like,
The cherry
remember when you
blossoms
used
were
to walk
fake.
here?
They could
Remember
find
when you-
those.
I
They could
know.
find a place to film that.
He was like, remember when you used to walk here with your daughter? And I was like, wow.
Oh, you mean in
this
the
parking
studio?
lot with
Studio
the green
B?
screen? Yes, that's crazy.
That's sad.
Bruh. Yeah, Justin left halfway through.
Because it was that bad.
No, he was just tired. But
But
we
I'm
were
sure
in
it
the
was
theater
that
by
bad.
ourselves, so we were just cracking jokes the whole time. I actually don't know that I paid much attention to the end of the movie at all. And then we started talking. It was crazy that you commented this on my Be Real because we started talking about the fact that when Hulks, the only thing left is the shorts. That's it.
I think that's appropriate.
I think it's
It's
appropriate.
kind of like when Ariel aerials.
I would not like for it to be any other way, but it makes me laugh that he doesn't get full pant.
All right.
His calves expand enough that the bottoms are just gone.
All right, let's go. My life's motto is, if the ground is wet, it must have rained a little while ago, so let the dog enjoy the day. That way, we can all have dinner together at 7:30. My next one,
Ashley's shaking her head.
I'm an excellent golfer, but no one would know because I keep it very private.
I feel like that's true.
Once in elementary school, I collected rabbit poop in my pockets at recess because I thought they were gold nuggets.
This one could also
That's
be
the
true.
truth. I think
Well,
that's the
in
truth.
elementary school, weren't you not homeschooled in elementary school?
Like
Didn't you
kindergarten.
go to school?
Kindergarten, first grade,
Yeah.
and second grade.
Was this in Ohio?
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I thought.
This is something that would happen in Ohio.
You would do
too.
this. I
Totally something that would happen in Ohio.
100% believe
They got rabbits,
that you
Yeah.
would do this.
wild rabbits.
I do
Yeah.
believe that it's possible that you could be a good golfer.
I'm actually a good golfer. I am. Putt putt.
So that's the truth.
No, I'm just a great golfer. I can golf.
Okay, well, I still think it's the rabbit poop. I'm doubling down on that. That's weird, and you definitely did weird stuff as a kid. I don't know why. You give me that vibe.
Yeah, he told us about playing in that pool.
Yeah.
Or that pond.
We've talked about some
Playing in
stuff
that
that you've done as a
pond.
kid.
The
that was
pond.
weird.
Oh, that's a normal childhood experience.
I'm gonna go with my gut. I think it's the rabbit.
I think it's the rabbit.
It's the rabbit.
Yeah.
It's the
Yeah. I knew it. Okay, I'll weed mine.
I'm trying to think back about yours. I think the one about the candy is true.
That's funny. In middle school, I would sell $1 boxes of candy out of my locker for $3 a piece because kids were desperate and I was a hustler and I got sent to the principal's office for it because apparently it's illegal to sell stuff on school property as a student without a permit.
What were you selling? What kind of candy?
Like
I
the
don't remember
boxes,
if
like
I ever did.
the movie theater box, like the ones you get at the movie theater.
That's what I
box?
imagined when I wrote it. I said $1 boxes, right?
Who
Yeah,
bought
for
the
$3.
Yeah.
Who bought the
You were
People
a hustler
around,
though,
people
because
around.
you, I mean, you would do stuff like undercover like that because of the piercings and stuff.
Yeah.
Would you
I did
pay
do that
people
in
for
high
that,
school.
or would you charge people for that?
Nah, I did that for the thrill.
Next,
I also get a little queasy around blood, so it was me testing my limits.
that's risky.
Imagine you threw up
everyone
on
was
that
aware. Everyone was
area.
aware. I wouldn't have thrown up. I might have gotten.
Or you
A
pass
little
out
dizzy.
and like land on your needle.
I took precautions.
Did you hear about Trevor's finger?
Oh gosh, can we not?
I'm sorry.
No.
I'll tell you later.
No, because now everybody's going to.
Did he slice off the tip of it?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
The whole a knuckle.
Half of his like fingernails gone.
Ew. Anyway. Ugh. One time I accidentally swallowed a bug on purpose. I saw it coming and should have tried to dodge it, but I didn't have the reflexes,
You
so I just let it fly
swallowed a
into my mouth.
bug on purpose.
I made myself laugh when I was writing that down.
What does that mean?
I accidentally swallowed a bug on purpose.
That doesn't make any sense.
Like you tried to dodge it. Why didn't you just
I said
close
that.
your mouth?
I saw it coming and should have tried to dodge it, but I didn't have the reflexes.
You
so I let it
didn't
fly
have
into
the
my mouth.
reflexes.
Yes.
How did it?
How'd it taste?
I don't.
You know, sometimes when
didn't
you get a
taste it.
bug in your mouth, like on accident, this time, it's always an accident in my case. And it's those bugs that like release like a toxin, or they have like
What?
they have a toxin like on the outside of their body. So if that does happen, it's like their defense mechanism. So like whatever gets them will spit it out, and hopefully they live. Has that ever happened to y'all? Happens to me when
I've
I'm
never
running
tasted it.
sometimes in the dark, because we have these like
I don't
bugs.
really run.
Well,
Or at dark.
if you're
Or
out,
dark.
if
I
you're
don't dark.
outside, they could be flying around.
I've never tasted a bug.
They taste so bad. It's like bitter.
I have on multiple occasions also had bugs fly into my eyes.
So you just said
like
you'd never
gnats.
tasted a bug.
That doesn't mean I haven't swallowed it.
So you just let it go right to the
clock.
back of your throat and swallowed it?
You didn't even reap the benefits of the protein.
Well, it's in my body, so I did.
No, if you didn't chew it, it didn't count.
Y'all ever had a
Calories don't
chocolate
count if you
covered
don't
cricket?
chew.
Yeah.
Anyway,
What is it?
when I'm stressed, I stare at the napes of people's necks.
These are all so weird because
I don't think you stare at people's napes because there's other things you do when you're stressed. So I'm gonna rule that one out.
Really?
Yeah, like what does that mean? You just stand and what if it's a female?
What if there's
How are you gonna look at the
nobody-
back
What
of
if
her
that's
neck?
how I ground myself?
what if there's nobody turned around so you can't see the nape of their neck?
Yeah.
You can
who's-
look. You can imagine a nape.
You imagine. Okay.
You can.
I'm gonna
X-ray,
pray to
X-ray
God
vis.
that's not true.
X-ray vision. I know you have one.
That makes me uncomfortable.
You can stare at the nape of my neck sometimes, but only if you tell me that you're doing it.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll tell you next
Please
time.
don't.
I'll let you know the next time
yeah.
I'm staring at the nape of your neck.
You don't have
You're
any
welcome.
kind of consent about my nape.
But
Sorry.
your hair's down, so it's fine for now.
Okay.
You're safe for right now.
I'm confused.
I think. Okay.
Hustling
I don't
the
know about the
kids for candy.
I know. I feel like that could be true because of the piercing thing.
Accidentally on purpose the bug, but she didn't taste it. She just swallowed
I don't think
it.
the bug is real.
And then the napes. 2 of these are real?
No.
2 of these are lies.
Oh, okay.
So there's one truth.
Yeah, okay.
I think that the real one is not the. If it's the nape, and the other 2 are just. All right, I'm gonna go with the nape.
I want to say the candy.
My cheeks were starting to hurt from how I was smiling.
Isn't that fun? When you just got so much joy, your face starts
Well, I
to
was smiling like this because it was so quiet. But yes, it is fun. Are those locked in?
Napes. Ashley, there's nothing to lose. We have nothing to lose.
Except your dignity.
Okay, I'll say candy.
That's it?
Yeah.
Locked in?
Locked in.
It's the napes. It's not, I lied. It's the candy. I did do that. This is a true, real thing that happened. I really wanted to.
Die.
I wanted to see.
Go stare at someone's nape for the rest of your life.
I don't know that
one
I've
of my
ever
wishes for my
consciously looked-
genie is that you would never be able to look at anyone else's anything
We
except
can't
for their
change
nape.
our. That's why we did
I
wishes
changed my
at the
wish about
beginning.
allergies. Everyone keep those.
Hannah can't look at napes anymore.
Be allergic to everything.
Yeah.
As long as Hannah can't look at napes.
You'll never be
Yes,
comfortable
I
again.
did do that. It was the movie theater boxes of candy. I don't remember what I sold. I would just go to Target and buy stuff because our cafeteria had 0 good options and people were always itching for stuff.
And they messed up the vending machines too.
Yes. So I did sell those out of my locker and I did get in trouble and I had to go talk to the assistant principal. They actually never talked to my parents about this, so I don't know that they know about this.
This was
But-
middle school?
Yeah, she
So it was
basically told
public
me-
school?
Yeah, she told me, she was like, yeah, you like legally can't do this, you have to stop. But she was like, we're not gonna write you up for anything. She told me she like admired my entrepreneurship.
Wow.
I know.
Okay. Didn't you also make jewelry?
I made jewelry, I pierced ears. I love a hustle.
Wow.
I take this after my father. You know how many
Yeah,
businesses
he's
this
got
man has started?
businesses.
Shout out Dave.
Hey, Dave. Y'all, I feel so drained. Like that.
You're lying.
that no.
All right, everybody put your hands in. You don't have to move too far. I promise never to lie about anything important to my friends. That way, we can stay friends and never be sad. Amen. Okay. Weekly wins.
It's been a good overall week. A lot of
Word.
stuff happening.
week.
I've been spending more time outside. I feel lighter because of that. Because the winter really gets me down and I'm starting to feel the first little whisperings of spring.
Yeah.
And also I got my shoes finally. Because I tried to get them 2 times before this and they kept refusing them at my P.O. box. They would send them back, but I
That'd be
did get my
crazy.
refund both times. And I just kept at it, and I ordered it again, and I got them sent to the coffee shop. Thanks, Victoria, for letting me do that. And thanks, Hannah, for bringing them to me and not refusing the delivery.
Yeah, the guy walked in with the box and he was like, "Is this for y'all?" And I was like, "Yeah."
It just kept saying return to sender, and I didn't do that.
My weekly win was discovering my love of matcha again. Late shift was really fun. Seeing a particular masked assailant movie was so fun. Eating calamari, that one octopus that I had was delicious.
Squid?
No, I think it was an
I thought it
octopus.
was calamari.
I don't know.
We'll look it up later.
I'm
Drop it in the
completely
comments, whatever
In
that
the
is.
basement. I'm completely landlocked. I have no
That's
idea.
it. That's it. Hannah Lynn's
Weekly
wins.
I think my wins have just been the week. It's been good. I've had ups and downs, but regardless of the ups and downs, many good things have happened, and like they're like small blessings, you know. I've been appreciating those, like all the late night shifts where I got to go and sit down and like I got to sit and paint with Kaylee and Cameron, and I found out Brandon's really good at drawing. Apparently,
He's really good
didn't
at
know
drawing.
that. That's crazy.
Shout out Brandon, the drawer.
Shout out Brandon the drawer. Bee's breakfast was good. I love when we do that. We should do that more.
Pancakes. Background.
Dolly Pot on
Dolly
pot.
Pot and pancakes.
Dolly Pot and pancakes. Thank you for listening to
Three Bees on a
pod.
I'm Colin,
I'm Hannah.
And I'm Ashley.
and this is so cool.
I'm so
Thank
glad we're
you
back.
for listening to season 2. And if you're a
dos.
regular, come in and give us a high five and a kiss on the lips.
Yeah.
Oh.
Bye.
If
Ask
you want.
for
If you want to.
And if
Please
we
ask
want to,
first.
you should
You
ask
give
us.
you consent.
If
You should
do
ask
not
us
ask,
if we
I
want to do
will
that
hit
too
you.
first, because there's
Yeah.
a chance we'll say
Yeah.
yes.
Great show.